Today's horoscope, Pisces September 28, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. While it could be a good day for unwinding, it may be best to avoid making big promises when you're feeling especially optimistic. In truth, you may be overshooting. You might instead decide to do what you can, and avoid getting too wound up if you don't quite reach the mark today. A Venus-Jupiter minor challenging aspect in play today can raise your expectations so high that you miss important details. It's temporary, but it's best to avoid major decision-making while you're not seeing things from a moderate viewpoint. Fortunately, Venus is now transiting your solar house, and until October 17th, you can find wonderful sources of inspiration. You need only give it some time. This transit brings out your natural highlights for more people to see and enjoy. The weeks ahead are for sharing your joy. Venus is soaring through the sky as she visits a fellow sign, and you'll feel even more emotional than usual. While you do crave a soulmate, sometimes you run for cover if you're feeling too claustrophobic from someone. However, with our lesser benefic in this zodiac sign, you'll notice that being all or nothing in matters of the heart satiates a deep part of you. Be vulnerable, be passionate, be true. If you'd like to get to know your partner even better on a physical and spiritual level, you are now in luck. Go for it. What are you working for? Think about your future goals and plans for your professional journey as the moon in Leo sextiles the sun in Libra. Look around. Your co-workers and work friends are all striving to do something in their career paths. They may inspire you to think about what you want to accomplish in the long term. You might be between decisions, like traveling, relocating, or returning to school to progress in your professional journey. Consider each decision's pros and cons to figure out what you want to do and pursue. Your stubborn side may be brought out by today's planetary movement. Hopefully, your stubborn feelings will be fixed on working out, or eating only healthy balanced meals, or getting enough rest each night. If you are experiencing some kind of emotional block that make these healthy habits difficult to realize, confide in someone you trust and get those blocked feelings moving. Your health is too important to take a back seat. Put your health first. The moment has come to calm things down. Indeed, to take effective action and see your initiatives take form, you need to evolve and slow down the rhythm. Today, you have an excellent hand, and we encourage you to make decisions in the medium term. In your sentimental life, you will be enjoying a favorable period which shouldn't be devoid of new encounters. The current vibrations around you will inspire you to make a new start. Take advantage of this to a maximum. When Mercury, the planet of communication, left your relationship sector yesterday, it may have been vacated, but the communication lines remain secure with Uranus in your communication sector. With the moon just 2 days away from its next visit to your relationship sector and continuing to return every 4 weeks, the journey ahead on the relationship front is well supported. Meanwhile, as Mercury settles into his first full day in your financial sector, he provides you with a sharp mind for money management and quick thinking skills. Mercury's departure from your relationship sector yesterday may have left it empty, but the moon will continue to return every 2 weeks, and its next visit is just 2 days away. Meanwhile, in the first full day in 2 months where there is no focus on your relationships, the moon is wrapping up its first visit to your romantic sector since the spirit of romance started receiving a major shot in the arm. Daily Planetary Overview. How can you have the best of both worlds when it comes to love? Today's cosmic energy might make you feel a bit torn. With the moon in Leo squaring Venus in Scorpio, you could find yourself wanting two very different things: deep, intense intimacy on one hand, and light, carefree fun on the other. It might seem like you have to choose between these two desires, but the truth is, you don't. The key lies in finding balance. Love doesn't have to be all or nothing. It can be both intimate and joyful, passionate yet playful. Have you ever had a relationship where you felt both fully connected and still able to laugh and be silly together? That's the energy you can embrace today. Sometimes, we forget how powerful that sense of connection is. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to pull away and try to handle everything solo. But the truth is, we often find clarity and strength through others. Have you ever had a problem that felt unmanageable until you talked it out with someone close to you, and suddenly, it didn't seem so overwhelming? That's the kind of support that's available to you now. Don't be afraid to reach out for it. You might also find yourself involved in a lot of discussions or joint activities right now, and it's easy to get swept up in the excitement of sharing your thoughts. Your passion is admirable, but be mindful of how you're coming across. Have you ever been in a situation where you were so eager to make your point that it came off as a bit overbearing? We've all been there. Today, it's important to stay open to other people's opinions and avoid the temptation to push your viewpoint too hard. Being a bit more diplomatic can prevent unnecessary conflict and help you foster better relationships, both personally and professionally. In fact, today is ripe with opportunities for positive experiences and meaningful connections. You have a natural charm and openness right now that's drawing people to you, so enjoy it. Whether it's meeting new people or deepening existing relationships, this is a great time to embrace socializing. Have you noticed how sometimes the simplest interactions can lead to exciting opportunities? Keep an open mind. You never know where a casual conversation might lead. Maybe you'll make a new friend, or perhaps you'll deepen a bond with someone special. Helping others is also highlighted today, and there's a strong chance that your kindness will come back to you in unexpected ways. Have you ever noticed that when you give selflessly, people are more than willing to return the favor? A conversation with someone special is on the horizon, and it could have a very rewarding and positive outcome. This could be the perfect time to address something that's been on your mind or to strengthen a relationship that matters to you. On the practical side of things, if you've been working toward a big goal or project, today's energy supports turning your ideas into reality. But remember, it's important to allocate your resources wisely and not get too carried away by the excitement of a breakthrough. Have you ever gotten so caught up in the momentum of something going well that you overlooked the details? Today's message is about staying grounded and making sure you have a solid plan in place. Don't hesitate to accept advice from authors. It could make all the difference in achieving your goals. At the same time, trust in your own abilities. Your influence and input are more valuable than you realize, so don't doubt yourself. However, when it comes to financial matters, you might want to be extra cautious today. If you've been absorbed in your own world or feeling distracted, this isn't the time to dive into complicated deals or take on risky investments. Have you ever rushed into a decision because it felt urgent, only to regret it later? That's the kind of energy you want to avoid today. Stick to the essentials and resist the temptation to overextend yourself. The good news is that your financial instincts will bounce back into me. This is just a momentary pause to reassess. So, take a breath, focus on the basics, and know that things will smooth out soon. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Where in your life are you feeling this push and pull between intensity and lightness, or between routine and spontaneity? Are there areas where you've been craving more balance? Maybe you've had an experience where opening up to someone changed your perspective, or perhaps you've been sitting on a creative project that's ready to come to life. Share your stories in the comments. Let's encourage each other to embrace this energy of balance, openness, and connection today. The universe is offering you the best of both worlds, and it's yours to explore.